The year 2026, and Sean Strickland has 48-47 Khamzat Chimaev. And yes, you were hearing me right. He fucking beat his ass. The American fucking guy. Arrgh. Well, I'm so happy he won because there's like, in my opinion, there's many ways and reasons to not like Khamzat Chimaev, you know? With his fucking caveman like press conferences, that little bald crypto scammer. Oh my god, if you fuckers remember Smash Token, honestly, everyone who buys like crypto shit, it kind of gives me like Andrew Tate fucking vibes. But yeah, at the same exact time, if you have bought Smash Token, you honestly don't deserve the money you fucking have. And at the same exact time, you probably don't deserve rights. Honestly, I think I agree with that. Oh, anyways, this was a very stressful fight because honestly, with my expectations, I thought Khamzat Chimaev was gonna win this fight. And a lot of you did too. I thought he was just gonna do the same shit DDP did. We did with DDP and just wet blanket his fucking ass. And that's kind of how that fight started. In round fucking one, he literally took him down in like 10 to 15 seconds. And after that, I was like, well, we're fucked. You know, he's gonna be fucking on the ground, like touching him the whole time. You know, like fucking putting it in his ass and shit like that. But it was really, really, really difficult to fucking watch, man. It was like for the first round, obviously. For the first round, it was straight doggy style. But like the second round, dude, it was crazy. It was fucking crazy because it seemed like Strickland was able to defend Khamzat Chimaev's takedown attempts, you know, and like one of them, he fucking slipped kinda, and he forced Khamzat Chimaev on guard, and Strickland was holding down him, and he was like on top of him for about like 2 minutes. And obviously, if you're a wrestler like him, you know, grappler and shit like that, you're gonna want to have as much stamina as fucking possible. So in the second round, when Strickland was just holding him down, you know, Marab style, just holding him not against the cage, but he was like holding him down like on the ground and shit like that, you know. I'm still like an MMA casual, you know. I still don't know these terms. I'm pretty sure it's like half guard, like where he was just on top of him holding him, you know, fighting the hands and shit like that. But literally after that, that fucker looked so drained. After the second round, Khamzat Chimaev looked so fucking drained, bro. Like, especially if you watch like the press conferences and shit like that, he looked so out of it and shit like that. I really wondered if the weight cut affected his fight because he looked really tired after the second round. But he also got a second win, which is kind of crazy. Anyways, on to the third round. There's literally one point on the third round which was kind of crazy, which you never really fucking see if you rewatch the fight. He literally is like, he fails a fucking takedown, and then he does like the Charles Oliveira things where he's on his fucking back and shit like that. His legs are up. That's when that fucking happened. That was a moment where I was like, damn, this fucker's cooked, bro. He has no fucking stamina. I was like, damn. But this bold crypto scammer, he got like a little second wind on the third round, you know, and he started picking it up, you know. He actually broke Sean Strickland's nose. That's why in that third round, his face was like really bleeding and shit like that, all bloody and shit. So I was like, damn, he's really whipping his fucking ass. It was crazy, man. But like, the thing that worried me about this whole fight is that Sean Strickland was fighting on the back foot the whole time, and like to me, it looked like he was like kind of losing the fight. But then when I watched the replays and I kind of rewatched some bits of the fight, he was just sticking the jab, you know, hitting. He wasn't really popping the teep too much because I think he was worried that Khamzat was gonna be able to defend it and go for the takedown. But when you watch the fight, he obviously attempts that more later in the fifth round, which causes Khamzat to gas out more. But hey, that's good. But like obviously after the third round, Sean breaks his fucking nose. But obviously Khamzat takes some bad damage too. Like he keeps taking his jabs, like some unanswered jabs. Like he would take like two fucking punches and he would have like visible damage on his face. It literally looked like there was like, I hope you can see my mouse cursor, but it literally looked like he had fucking warts right here in his face, bro. It was fucking crazy, dude. Like I wish you can show on YouTube, but if you watch the fight, and you probably watch like the fight highlights, you'll be able to see. But like his nose was also fucking broken and like destroyed. But like I wonder if that affected the fight more because if you watch the fight, he kind of slowed down unreasonably after the third round. Well, not unreasonably. He obviously slowed down because of the broken nose and shit like that. But yeah. But the fourth round was also a close round too. But I think I would give it to Khamzat just barely because this is the one round where his takedowns were like really crucial. Like if he didn't get the takedowns this round, Sean Strickland could have possibly TKO'd him because he was getting really gassed, and if the takedown didn't go through, he would have been fucking on the feet, tired as fuck. So this is really crucial for him. Fuck you, crypto scammer. Smash token, smash, inbred. Anyways, yes, takedown land the round, and yeah. The round 5 though, that one was a very, very, very close round, honestly. I was like shitting bricks the whole time, bro. This was like the round where it was really I thought Sean lost, honestly. The reason why I thought he lost was because Hamza got a takedown, I think like 20 seconds into it. This is kind of like the first round. I was like, oh, this might be like the first round where he just takes him down and just holds him and then wins a very boring round and shit like that, right? But then the American Eagle, the American racist. This is the thing I hate about this fight also, is that I hate Khamzat Chimaev so much is that I'm rooting for the racist guy. Look, the racist dude. So it's like, I'm rooting for two bad guys. But hey, that's the sport of MMA, I guess. Where like half the people on the roster are interesting people. But hey, interesting. But that's really like how that fight went. Sean Strickland was really tired that round. He was fucking like gassed and shit like that. And I was like, damn, I wonder if he's going to be able to keep up with Hamza. Because in the 4th and 5th round, it also seemed like Sean Strickland was kind of like gassing out too. Like he wasn't moving as much as he was in the earlier rounds, obviously. But I think the broken nose really affected his cardio. Because after that, he started slowing down like dramatically. Like, it wasn't a tempo where you lose because you have stamina issues. Especially if you're just TPing and like defend the takedown. Well, it is hard to defend his takedowns, but it seemed like more of an issue because you broke his nose, you know. So, yeah. But oh my god, dude, it's honestly, this is a fight where if you would have give Hamza, actually nah, fuck this crypto scammer. Never mind. Sean Strickland easily won rounds 2, 3, and 5. And Hamza won rounds 1 and 4. And now I don't have to see a shitty press conference where no questions get fucking answered because all you hear Hamza goes, I kill everybody, I kill everybody, I kill everybody, I kill everybody, I got 2 brain cells. And I hate that shit so fucking much. I'm so happy that Sean Strickland won. I feel like this is more of a Khamzat Chimaev fucking hate tour than like a Sean Strickland glaze fest, you know? But hey. Let's go. But this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you tell me what your thoughts of the fight in the comments, and tell me who's sexier, Sean Strickland or Khamzat Chimaev, and which one would you rather have sex with? Let me know.